Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
This drive will begin with a run from A-Chain.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
You look at this Eagle defense.
They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
That's caught. Waddle on the left side.
There he goes, left side. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
A-Chain on 1st and 10.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Here's Herbert now on 2nd down.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted.
Oh, he sheds himself free. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 17. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone. Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. And how about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Throw right side, going to be caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Eagles! Darren Waller, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good with the INT. The score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. But right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
A give up the middle to A-Chain.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
Touchdown, Philadelphia!
Devontae Smith.
50 yards!
And the Eagles have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Elliott Gould on the extra point. And it's now 21-0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Here's A-Chain to begin the drive. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw caught by Higgins.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Here now, 3 yard.
They'll run for it with A-Chain.
And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll try the air now with Herbert. And that's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. That's caught by Chosen. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 21-0 our score after 1. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. He'll buy some time right. And he'll just get rid of it. So 3 first downs in this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
That is caught. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. So they get the conversion on fourth, and now from the 25 they operate with a 1st and 10. A-Chain on the counter. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Herbert. Able to find Higgins. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. That's good. A completion for 7 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to do.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Devon A-Chain with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lumberjacks are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, this had not been the greatest of first halves to this point. They've been pretty well dominated in all phases of the game, so this was an important drive just to show they can move the football and finish. And now they're on the board here on the touchdown run.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They go with a former Lion. It's DeAndre Swift. Pass the 20 for a short gain. 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hurts. He's got the rookie from Tennessee, Jalen Hyatt. A big play there for Philly. 41 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Diggs in motion right. And he is going to lose yardage here. Jerome Baker crashing downhill and getting the stop. So they get pushed back to the 11. And here's 2nd and goal. Throwing is Hurts. And it's caught. Touchdown. Devontae Smith with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Elliott good with a PAT. 3 touchdowns in 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Lumberjacks are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Going deep for Diggs. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Cam Smith. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Out of the gun, Herbert. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. On first down, it's Herbert. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, and that is incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert once more. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs. H.A. now up the middle. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by James Bradbury. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Left side caught by Diggs. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the return will stop right around the 25.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll pitch it out to A-Chain. Powering forward. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
That was a good forceful run, and it demonstrates why you've got to put your body on a runner when you're trying to tackle him. If you just go in there and just try and get him down with arm tackles, usually doesn't work very well, and we saw in that play, he'll run right through those attempted plays.
Touchdown! A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Lumberjacks take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Down the left sideline, and he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. 59 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Second down. Here's Hurts. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Swift. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now from the 7, here's second and goal. From the gun, it's Hurts. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Cam Smith. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field. But sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given. And it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. That's into the hands of Chosen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. A-Chain gets it from the gun. Jalen Carter in on that tackle. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Herbert going to change the play here. On second and 9, Herbert. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line.
A gain of 12. And an Anchorage first down.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. That ball caught. It's Chosen. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
And they'll run here with A-Chain. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 7, here's second and goal. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
He was right up in his goal. He keeps it to this thing without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 6 plays got him down here. This is play number 7, third and goal. They'll try and run it with A-Chain. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Can this defense hold on? Here we go now, 4th and goal from the 2. They snap it to Herbert. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2. And instead of having a 1-score game, they'll remain 2 scores down. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's Hurts to throw. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Just need a yard here, second and 1. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw.
Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They'll get 34 yards there. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Short throw, going to be caught by Waller.
Gets through and now an opening. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here.
Back to the running game with Swift.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Once again, it's Swift.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Eagles touchdown.
DeAndre Swift.
A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Eagles look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Open man is Higgins. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
It's complete to Diggs. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 45.
They go play action with Hurts.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Here's Swift.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
DeAndre Swift
With now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Eagles take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
And the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
Steps away. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now it's Herbert.
And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that will go far incomplete.
That's a 40 to be able to run with guys step for step down the field in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. Robbie Chosen. His first touchdown on the year. And the Lumberjacks get a bit closer. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16.
Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Second and 6 at the 29-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Caught along the left side by Hyatt. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. 1st down, and they go with Swift again. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. 1st down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down. Have to...
Touchdown, Eagles! Stephon Diggs, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Eagles tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
A 46-yard attempt.
And the kick here is good, so add 3 to the total. But they're still coming up really short, and that is how this one comes to an end. And as As this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
It certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Eagles, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year.
And they will hit the road next week to take on the Washington Commanders. Meanwhile, for